Aron Tan fi begleich o waden O glawn go glawn Is he's for heaven's lane Tan saure hart Is tar the blahe sjarke Ni mar dit imaf Van verzullen heen Tarash is sorry for the morning. No nor is born for nachte gloom. I miss roth mas jou nou doorkiere. Gone along, is to the ground. Is de hart, maar wie in de blauwe fjote is misje stars en nooit denk kreeg an jokke toe kom lauert lemkri broodje is de gloem an erfau an tabe is klushet sad chashkein mer an you ni vai is a wie Grond she is the sabers to my hand I'm going along is to my ground Could Lord go solve a ground shin gashiri
Well, hello, lovers of songs and lovers of songwriters. How are you all doing? Happy Monday to you. It's great to have you here. Welcome or welcome back to Songs from the Ruhr Room, my YouTube channel dedicated to singer-songwriters from Belgium and beyond. And a very special edition of the Songwriter Show tonight, Songwriter Show number 68 tonight. To commemorate Armistice Day, Remembrance Day, or as they say out here in Flanders, Wappen still stand. I hope you are all fine and well, wherever you may be watching from in the world. I see lots of people in the live chat. I will say hello to you in just a second. Folks, tonight's show is always brought to you courtesy of the great people of Songwriter, the word of the Kelsenmore, songwriter.be. Go and check out their website, get their free newsletter, all that stuff. If it's your first time to the channel, you haven't already done so, you know I'm going to ask you to hit the old subscribe button, folks. We are approaching 3,000 subs, which I'm delighted with, and only a couple hundred more, and we are there. So please do that if you can. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram at The Ruhr Room, and the world will be a better place. That is for sure. Loud and clear. Thank you. This is Red Jack. Much appreciated, buddy. Always good to hear that this is working so far. Touch wood. Let us keep it that way. Let us keep it that way, indeed. So, yeah, tonight I'm going to put on my glasses here so I can see what I'm doing. And see, there you are. Hi. Great to have you here. Dochiro is my name from lovely Lievegem here, broadcasting from lovely Lievegem, Belgium. Tonight, special edition of the Songwriter Show, as I said, to mark November 11th. And probably going to be a slightly longer show, folks, a more poignant show for sure. Regardless, all the songs, of course, are from top singer-songwriters from Belgium and beyond. I'm shamelessly going to include myself in that statement tonight. For the first time in the history of the channel, I think I'm going to play a full song from yours truly, Daithí Rua. But it's at the end, so don't worry, you'll be able to enjoy the show first. Anyway, I'm very much looking forward to presenting these songs from fantastic singer-songwriters for you tonight, as always. And a warning about some of the videos in the show, folks, contain a lot of heavy and brutal war images. If that's not your thing, then look away. But hopefully you listen to the songs, just in case there are younger viewers or people who may not be suitable for certain viewers, especially if you're watching the replay. If you are watching the replay, by the way, thank you very much for being here. Links to all the artists and all the info about the channel and everything will be below, as always, folks. Please check out these songwriters, buy their music if you can, follow them on social media, subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. I'd ask you to do that. There'll be no break in the show tonight, so I will make a couple of quick announcements now and let you know that you can become a channel member. If you would like, there is a PayPal link below. If you want to drop a couple of shekels into the tip jar, feel free to do so. You can support the channel longer term by becoming a channel member, $4.99 a month. You can hit the join button underneath the video here and away you go. I see 3 channel members in the chat tonight. Good to have you. Guitar Chris, Stephen a Good Mojo and Reba Jack are 3 channel members watching there tonight, and it is great to have you. Lots of other chatters too. I'll give you a shout out in just a minute. So that's that channel member. The Rua Room Sunday Showcase returns again at the end of the month, folks. My little showcase over there in Wicklow, 24th of November, 4 o'clock to 6 p.m. Please come by if you can. Featured artists playing 6 songs. This edition will be the great Mark Summers, and then 4 fantastic artists doing 3 songs each. S. Peelman will be there, Leontine, Betsy and Nick, and a fella called Jimmy Fork. So you can check out videos on all those great people on the channel indeed. But come over to Wicklow if you're around on the 24th of November. It'd be great to have you. If you were with us last night for the Raving with Rua live stream, where I get to interview some great artists from around the world, you would have seen Pete Kavanagh. It's there for the rewatch now if you'd like to go back and check that at a later time. But on Wednesday I'll do another one. I'll be talking to another Irishman, a fellow called Jamie MacDonald. And he will be with me on Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. So that is pretty much all I wanted to let you know about, folks. Like I said, there won't be an ad break tonight. The famous ad break won't happen tonight, as the show is going to be a little bit longer than usual. I have about a dozen songs to get through tonight, which I'm looking forward to. I said hello to Rebbe Jack and Guitar Chris in Germany, Anna in Shannonbridge, Queen Avond, dear Anna, lovely to see you. Anita, hello, lovely peeps, she says. She's in Oslo, Norway. Great to have you with us. If you're in the live chat, you want to come by, say hi, talk among yourselves, by all means. Hopefully you'll drop a few nice comments into the chat as we go along, so these artists, if they are watching, can read them as well. Great to see you. Stephen a Good Mojo, you will rewatch that, Roman. Thank you. Much appreciate that, Jay. It's a great little chat. Pete just has a song recorded on the brand new Christy Moore album. The song is called Darkness Before Dawn, and Christy's new album, new number 1 album actually, is out right now, and it's called A Terrible Beauty. Yes, Barang is in the house. Good to see you, Barang. Happy you could make it as well. Great that you're here. Really great to see you. If I missed anyone in the chat, my apologies. I'll get to you as we go along. But as I said, some beautiful war songs, anti-war songs tonight, peace songs. And I see Small Ships is in the house as well. Great to have you. Look at that. Beautiful. Good morning to you. Tuesday morning there over in your neck of the world. Small Ships. Great that you're here. Great that you're here. So, yeah, as I said, a lot of beautiful songs for you tonight, folks. I hope you'll enjoy them. I hope you'll appreciate these fantastic singer-songwriters. I know you will. I know you will. We're going to kick off straight away with a fella called Glenn Beast, a.k.a. Sober Trist, a.k.a. Bits Torres. And he's a wonderful music producer, songwriter, all-round amazing musician. He works with people like Ali Hankaya. He has Bootleg Heroes, lots of different projects. And He really is top notch, and this is from his older band, Sober Trist. It's called 1914, and probably one to kick off tonight's memorial show with. And believe it or not, he did all the animation in this as well. It's fantastic. Enjoy it, and I'll see you after this one. Here it is, Sober Trist, Glen Beast, aka Bits Torres, 1914.
Dry your tears and don't worry, son. I'll be back before you know it. I'll send the card and 3 kisses from me. The war was raging in 1914. In the rain, they're so hard to ignore. They're waiting for me to join them. I'm in the dirt and I'm the very last one, but I'm doing great. How are you, son? With a smile I signed the happiest bond. The war was raging in 1914.
Sober Trist, aka Glen Beast, amazing animation, amazing song. Sober Trist were an amazing band as well. What do you think of that? Amazing, yeah. Exactly what that man said there. Glen is a genius, and sure he is, Chris. Absolutely. Glen is one of the best musicians. Another level, multi-level artist. Multi-level artist indeed, says Stephen. Thank you very much. Thank you for honouring this special day, says Joni. Thank you for being here. Always appreciated. If I'm missing any chats there, folks, I'm sorry. Quite a few in tonight, which is beautiful to see. Absolutely. Great to have you. No Cam, yeah, thank you. I sorted that out there. Cam is back. If I'm not muting myself, I'll be black on the screen tonight, folks. There'll be maybe no image is better, but no voice. There's the Cam. Small Chips says, wow, incredible, over in Tasmania. Thank you and good morning to you, Small Chips. Thank you for being here. Such art, says Joni. Yeah, fantastic. Beautiful stuff from Sober Trist, aka Glen Beast. Great to be working with that man on some of his new recordings. Check out the work that he's doing there. Links below to everybody as always, folks. Moving on, we're going to Leitrim, County Leitrim in Ireland. This man just had one of his songs, not this song, one of his songs recorded by Christy Moore as well on Christy's new album. His name is Mick Blake. Another Child, Another War is the name of this one. Here on Remembrance Day, 11th of November 2024. Again, this is one of these videos with the sensitive images, folks. Just be warned. I like to let you know in advance if there's heavy duty stuff in the images of these videos. This is one of them, although the song is amazing. Mick Blake from County Leitrim in Ireland. He's a school teacher down there, and his great song called Another Child, Another War. Take it away, Mick Blake.
Amsterdam in 44, behind the secret attic door. She takes the diary from the drawer to mark another day. For 2 years now as darkness falls, safe within these attic walls, she finds it harder to recall when life was not this way. She scribbles down her hopes and dreams, all that she will be when the war is over and her family is free. But then one sunny August day, they came to steal her life away. In Amsterdam in 44, another child, another war. A different time, a different land, she clings on to her mother's hand and rushes to find refuge through the turmoil and the tears. For 2 weeks now as rockets fly, no iron dome to guard her sky. She looks on as her little world slowly disappears. And in a place of learning, she seeks solace for a while. Her brother sings a lullaby, her sobs break into smiles. But sometime in the dead of night, they took her in a blaze of light. In Palestine, just like before, another child, another war. And so it all begins again. For now the children of Ukraine fall victim to a tyrant and still we never learn that when an infant's life is lost in siege or war or holocaust, the Rubicon has just been crossed, a bridge has just been burned. And those who try to justify will tell us it makes sense, that dropping bombs on children is an act of self-defense. For fatherland or promised land, on orders from those in command who tell us we don't understand. Another child, another war.
Yeah, he really is a brilliant writer. Mick Blake from County Leitrim, the school teacher down there. Yes, it's going to be a strong show tonight, folks, and but beautiful songs. Welcome. I see you there. Who do I see there? Mark. Great to have you. Veterans Day in the US was Armistice. Very happy Veterans Day. Mark Smith, it's good to have you here. From the US of A. All you can want when confronted by the art is peace for all of us everywhere. Thank you, Joni. Absolutely. Who is that again? She says he's asking for his powerful. Yeah, Mick Blake. Links to everybody will be below, folks, if you're looking for the who's who. Absolutely gripping. Thank you, Rebbe Jack, and thank you all for the comments. Lovely, Mick, M-I-C-K, Mick Blake, Joni. And late again, John. No problem. It's great to have you with us, Oslo John. Heartbreaking stuff indeed, small ships. There'll be a lot of that tonight, so be warned. If it's not your thing, I understand, but I wanted to play these fantastic songs. I suppose they don't get an outing very often, these type of songs, for obvious reasons, but tonight we are honouring people and no longer with us, soldiers and victims and all that stuff will be honoured tonight in this Remembrance show. But that was some Mick Blake, folks, and Another Child, Another War. Fantastic. Did you hear that beautiful rendition of Danny Boy in the countdown there? I used that tonight instead of my usual brilliant Rebbe Jack song. I thought it was a fitting song. Enda Riley is a Dublin fella based in Plymouth in Michigan, and doing mighty work out there around the Irish festival circuit and songwriter scene in Michigan now. Dublin misses him for sure, Ireland misses him for sure, but he's doing great work. And I used a little snippet of a live performance of Danny Boy, Os Gaeilge in Irish, there in the countdown. You may have noticed that, but I'm going to play a full video from him now, simply called Why Can't We Live in Peace, from Plymouth, Michigan, or from Dublin really, living in Plymouth, Michigan, the brilliant Enda Riley. Here he is.
For peace sake, we should love, not hate. End all the wars and stop the needless waste. And I hope it's not too late. We should learn from mistakes of the past. Let's not use God as a means to make more last. Despite famine and disease, we're still filled with lust and greed. Why can't we make it cease? Why can't we
There's always been war and it's always gonna be this way. Despite famine and disease, we're still filled with lust and greed. Why can't we make it see? Why can't we live in peace? For peace sake, we should love, not hate, end all the wars and stop the needless waste. And I hope it's not too late, and I hope it's not too late for the human race.
Another beauty from the pen of Enda Riley from Dublin, living out in Michigan. Why can't we live in peace? Even later, Luke is in. Hi, Luke. Great to have you. Better late than never, sir. You're always welcome. You know that. And thanks, as Rebbe Jack says, don't forget to hit the old like button there, folks. Let's YouTube know we are doing good stuff over here. It is so important, says Johnny, to do this. I'm grateful that you're doing this Remembrance show. Much appreciated, Johnny. Mwah. Big kiss and love and hugs to you over stateside. Much appreciate that. Got some hearts and symbols there from the mighty Guitar Chris, all the way from Germany. Enda is always amazing. Gorgeous, says Rebbe Jack. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. For sure. Thanks all everybody for the lovely comments and for being here tonight. Show number 68 of the Songwriter Show, and special Remembrance evening tonight. Anti-war songs, peace songs that I know you're going to enjoy. We are going with a lot of Irish songwriters on the show tonight. Maybe it's because we know war. Indeed we do. Not a beautiful song. So says Small Chips. The sweet voice contrasting with the bomb blasts. Indeed. Thank you, buddy. Beautiful comment there. Thank you. So yeah, lots of Irish songwriters on the show, but a couple of great Flemish ones, of course, as well. And even a world premiere coming up from a man in the chat there, a fella called Rebbe Jack. I'm very much looking forward to premiering a brand new anti-war song from the fabulous Rebbe Jack on the show tonight. Let me see. Gert Kleinpunk is over in Leuven there. He's in the chat there, I believe. He did a wonderful set for us over at the showcase in Eeklo a few weeks ago. And delighted to be able to play a Flemish song. We have a couple of Flemish songs in the show tonight. This is one of them, Ramp Touristen, or Disaster Tourists, as in English. Gert is a great singer-songwriter out of Leuven, and here is his great song, Ramp Touristen. Alsjeblieft.
Dorpen weggeveegd door bommen en granaten. Een oorlog is krankzinnig en gestoord. Met tanks en met mortiervuur en lange afstandsraketten wordt onze verontwaardiging vermoord. Je kan nu elke oorlog op je tablet bekijken, terwijl je een café latte drinkt. En de pers is steeds aanwezig voor oorlogsverslaggeving. Maar op het slagveld is er niets echt wat het lijkt. Het oorlogsapparaat draait weer op volle toeren en de wapendealers worden slapend rijk. Je kan nu elke oorlog op je smartphone bekijken, terwijl je een café latte drinkt. En zo worden we immuun tegen het onrecht, tegen de vele doden, het zinloze geweld. Je geweten zal wat knagen, dus je tekent een petitie, of je geeft dan toch die dakloze een cent. Je kunt dus elke oorlog op elk scherm bekijken, terwijl je café latte drinkt.
That's called Ramptouristen van Geert of the Kleinpunk. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. I know you're watching in the background there. A chilling truth song, says Luke D. Very much so. Thank you, Luke. And Small Chips remembers that one and loves it from a previous show. Yeah, a great songwriter out of Leuven there, Geert, and Ramptouristen. Go and check out his work down below in the links below. Always wonderful to hear the wonderful Geert, says Rebbe Jack. Absolutely, echt waar, sir. Guitarist saying hi, Luke. Phil Oakes, yeah, Mark is asking for Phil Oakes. I love Phil Oakes too. Nothing on the show from Phil Oakes tonight. Phil Oakes is amazing. He sure is, Joni. And you saw a tribute show, that's great, online last month at the Greenwich Folk Festival site. That sounds like an amazing show. If you have a link for that later on, Johnny, drop it over to me. Be great to see it. Phil Oakes is mighty. That was Geert Kleinpunk. Sometimes he calls himself Geert Kleinpunk in brackets there. Ramptouristen, great song. We are going back to Ireland. This man is also a Dubliner and living in Austria. And he's doing mighty work, touring Europe and all over the place, really. I'm a big fan of Shane O Fearghail, this next writer. I was so lucky that it came in and was able to perform this song in the Rural Room for me. It's amazing. Betty, Take a Small Thing is the name of the song. I'm going to read a little bit that he sent me about it. There is a full-length piece about this song in the information section below, folks. I highly recommend you go and read the whole story. But Betty was written as a direct result of the second invasion of Iraq by the combined US and British forces. Specifically, it focuses on the Second Battle of Faluja. Inspired by the war ports of World War I, as a writer, I tried to put myself in their shoes, the shoes of a soldier and a young man at war, a boy writing to a loved one, a friend, or maybe just himself to try and comprehend, not least understand, the place he now endures, devoid of home, bereft of head, lost in heart. And the rest you can find in the information section below. Go and read that full story. It's beautiful. Betty, Take a Small Thing from the brilliant Shane O Fearghail, live from the Ruhr Room.
The war, it has begun over the horizon. You with all your tongues, everything's made silent. You take one look around, everything's been poisoned. I'll hold you down. Summer seeps into the ground like angry rivers. Nothing but the sound of fear as you begin to shiver. Thoughts for you are far from here. I've read them in your letters, they'll warm the ground. And Betty, take a small thing, make it all new. I don't have the time, but baby, I miss you. Betty, you're on my mind, what can I do? I don't speak for them, and they don't talk for you. Deep beneath these sun-drenched hills where black it turns to gold, to oil this warm machinery, everything is sold. As politicians bend their pens and flail their arms around, war, this hungry parasite, it searched the underground. Well, the days are almost endless here, the nights go on forever, with night sights, green lights, infrared. This war machine moves better. No peace, no joy, no glory here. Away with all your toys. I'm wondering where you are tonight while we play little boys. Betty, take a small thing, make it all new. I don't have the time, but baby, I miss you. Betty, you're on my mind, what can I do? I don't speak for them, and they don't talk for you, but I miss you. Oh, how I miss you. Yes, how I miss you. I miss all the ways we stood in lines, and I miss all the days we said we'd try. I miss all the time now, time slips by, but then it blows to bring me back to earth. Heaven knows just what's worse is worth. Yeah, it goes to bring me back to earth. Now I've laid my head down, I've laid my head down. Today I killed a man, my back was to the wall. I shot him hard, I had no choice. I watched him turn and fall. His silence still repeats on me, yet you still feel familiar. Can you still place your trust in me? Now I've become a killer. You see, this dusty sun turns boys to men, but I'd rather turn and run. Now I'm just another soldier with just another gun.
O Fearghail, the brilliant Dubliner living in Austria. Beautiful. Betty, take a small thing. And yes, he has amazing songs. Go and check out that man's music. And he does a thing on his YouTube channel as well called Television Thursday, which is always worth a check if you get a chance. O Fearghail, Betty, take a small thing. Lovely comment there from Anita. This is such a terrible beauty. Yes, to borrow from the poet, a terrible beauty's been born. Yes, and you never, not to mention the dialect indeed, Anita. Even if tonight is about the big serious stuff, I love this. Yes, well, we don't have to be too serious, especially not in the comments, Anita. Much appreciate that, and I know Shane would appreciate that as well. Great and powerful, says Guitar Chris. Absolutely. And a big thumbs up there from Luke D. Absolutely gorgeous. I love his accent as well. I know he has got the thick Dublin thing going on. He has, you know, they all sing like that in Dublin, you know what I mean? Dubliners will kill me now. Love this one. Really insightful perspective, and the chorus is sublime. Thank you, Small Ships. It sure is. Good to see you, Leaving Oost. Good to have you in the chat there as well. Nice one, he says. There's a great live stream coming up from that man as well on the channel at the end of the month. We'll discuss that on another show. Leaving, it's great to have you with us. Looking forward to having you here in studio for that live stream and to hear your great songs. Thanks for being here. So yeah, thank you all very, very much. So far, so good. I hope you're all fine and well and relaxing into this. As I said, it was a kind of an emotional thing. Put these fantastic, powerful songs together. Of course, these artists have all types of songs, but we're giving the more serious anti-war songs a blast tonight, because I said they don't always get an airing, you know. So thank you for being here to support the songs and the artists. No words for all the songs. Thank you, Anna. You don't need words at all. Just I appreciate you being here. Totally blown away. Amazing stuff tonight. Yes, indeed, I agree. And thank you, Barang, for being here. Another great singer-songwriter in the chat. Go and check out Barang Music on YouTube as well, folks. If you can, subscribe to all these people. They're all fantastic. You like my green? You like the green audio 11 blinking light? Boop, boop, boop. That's me heartbeat, Mark. If it goes into the red, I'm in trouble. I know. Me and my gimmicks. That's all that is, Mark. A gimmick. But thank you for noticing. Much appreciated. So, yeah, fantastic song there from the brilliant Shane O Fearghail. We have another brilliant video and song from a brilliant Amsterdam-based artist now for you called Cindy Perez. Another video full of sensitive images, folks, as well. Just be heads up on this one as well. Brilliant video though, and hard-hitting. The world is watching, it's called. And she said to me the other day, the world is watching, but it's not listening or learning, it seems. Very true, Cindy. She's a fantastic singer-songwriter, good friend of Chris there in the chat as well, I know. Hopefully she's watching the show tonight. Yeah, see that? Straight away. Cindy got the heart eyes. She's brilliant. But this is her fantastic song. Cindy Perez, The World is Watching. Rock it out, girl. Go for it.
Watching as the walls come tumbling down, changing so swiftly, things will never quite be the same. Some try to buy it, some try to fight it, but the real question here is how will we divide it? Everyone is wanting a dream to come true. Everyone is needing, if only we knew. While everyone is waiting, we know what to do. To make this place something means everything for me and you. The world is watching as history unfolds. What were once whispers have become reality. And people are lying while people are crying. How long can we stand it while people are dying? Everyone is wanting a dream to come true. Everyone is needing, if only we knew. While everyone is waiting, we know what to do. To make this place something everything for me and you. Hey.
Yes, powerful and amazing stuff, as always, from Cindy Perez. She's unbelievable, as Chris was saying there. Cindy is awesome, fell in love with her music back in 86. When I was 21, I got blown away with her music. Stage appearance. She's one of her own kind. She is absolutely amazing. So Small Chips. Yes, it's a great track, and she's a great artist. Powerful stuff. Love her sound and her message. Thanks, Rebbe Jack. Leaving is getting the Melissa Etheridge vibe there. Absolutely. She won't mind that at all. It's powerful stuff. Indeed it is. It really is. Cindy Perez, the world is watching. Go and check out all these great artists. Links below to them, folks. Buy their music if you can. Subscribe to their channels. And follow them social media. All that stuff. Stuff that doesn't cost a lot of money. You can help them out. Brilliant. Thank you very much as well to Cindy. I played that song before, of course, on one of the earlier songwriter shows, but absolutely appropriate for tonight, and I much appreciate permission to use it again. Cindy Perez, the world is watching. Super cool. Thanks for all the comments, folks. I very much appreciate it. Thanks for all the thumbs up and for all the new subscribers. We're heading towards 3,000 subs, and it's beautiful community that we built up here. Lovely to see all the familiar faces in the chat as well, and some non-familiar faces in the live chat as well. If you're watching in the background, fair play to you, happy days. If you're watching the replay, thank you very much for being here. If you are watching the replay, consider dropping a comment in there and show your appreciation for some of these great singer-songwriters tonight. It takes a special kind of a songwriter, folks, to write a sort of a non-serious song about such a serious topic as a world war. Jez Lowe is the man to do it. I met Jez Lowe at the Brussels Folk Club years ago, and I was running the sound there for the club, and a lot of British touring artists, folk singers and songwriters came through the Brussels Folk Club. I was very, very lucky to be part of that for a few years, and got to meet and greet so many talented and amazing people at the Brussels Folk Club. Jez Lowe, he's an English folk singer, songwriter, born and raised in County Durham in a family with Irish roots. He is known primarily for his compositions dealing with daily life in the northeast of England, particularly in his hometown of Easington Colliery. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Easington Colliery. He wrote this song, and I heard it for the first time at the Brussels Folk Club. It's called The Wrong Bus. So you think these boys are heading off, a German going one way and a British fella going the other way, and they accidentally end up in the wrong bus and end up in World War One. It's a fantastic song from a fantastic songwriter. On a slightly lighter note tonight, I put this one in here tonight, and I know you're going to love it. Listen to the words of it. It's from the Costa del Folk. It was a festival over there. That's where it was recorded. Here he is, Jez Lowe, The Wrong Bus.
Jumped on a London omnibus to take me into work. I hopped up to the top deck for a smoke. I looked around and noticed we were going the wrong way. Is this driver drunk or playing on us a joke? Now I'm the sort of fella who enjoys a friendly joke, but I wasn't in the mood for such malarkey. When I looked around to see if anyone else had noticed too, I saw all the passengers were dressed in khaki. I'm on the wrong bus, the wrong bus. Fate has played a cruel jest on me. I'm on the wrong bus, the wrong bus. I wanted Piccadilly, now I'm off to Piccadilly. I'm on the wrong bus, the wrong bus. Oh, when will this conductor's bell go jingle? I wish I'd had the money to buy a day return, but the ticket in me hand is just a single. I tried to get to sleep last night as I lay in the mud, in a crater somewhere deep in no man's land. when suddenly a Jerry soldier fell into me hole with a grimace and a rifle in his hand. He shrugged his muddy shoulders and he sat down by me side with a friendly smile that banished fright and fear. I offered him some bully beef, he offered me a smoke. I said, "Cor blimey, Fritzy, what are you doing here?" He said, "I took the wrong bus, the wrong bus." He told me such a familiar tale. I took the wrong bus, the wrong bus. I wanted Passionhausen, now I'm here in Passchendaele. I took the wrong bus, the wrong bus. And while we're here at all, we're none the wiser. I'm up the Swanee and he's up the Rhine, and we both want to stick it up the Kaiser. I'm up the Swanee and he's up the Rhine, and we both want to stick it up the Kaiser. Chim chimney, chim chim chiree. Thank you very much.
Costa del Folk Festival 2015, and we both want to stick it up the Kaiser. The brilliant Jez Lowe, and his song called "The Wrong Bus." Way too many people took the wrong bus back in 1914, indeed, for stupid reasons. Exactly, Chris. Smart lyrics and great songs, says Luke. Yes, and the good old Port Noir days, absolutely. Yeah, the old Brussels Folk Club. Ah, wow. You remember this one too, Anita? Cleverly put together, it sure is. And there's a reason. Dictators fear comedians, correct. The Wrong Bus, Jez Lowe. Just to lighten the load a little bit. Woohoo, love this. It takes a special kind of songwriter to make a theme. Absolutely. I like war, humorous, great writer, absolutely. 100% Rebbe Jack, 100%. Yeah, a relief, nice relief from some of the heavy stuff, indeed. Indeed. A lot of heavy songs tonight, small chips, indeed, absolutely. But great songs nonetheless from fantastic writers. I'm sure you'll agree. Absolutely. Here we have another fantastic writer coming at you right now. Let me see. Excuse me. The first time a show shut you up. That's a good sign, Stephen. You remember all the stories of my parents and grandparents of the war. Yeah, you're very lucky. Yeah, indeed. There must be some fantastic and amazing and sad stories of war stories, especially around Flanders here, Stephen, for sure. Going to introduce this fella here now. One of the many big lies told to the young Irishmen during World War I, of course, was that if they joined Irish regiments of the British Army and fought in Flanders fields and beyond, they would return to Ireland as heroes, to a united Ireland. And little did they know. Luca Bloom, who's overdoing several commemoration concerts around 2018 and performed this and many other great songs at the time. He went down to the Menin Gate and he was able to discover his granduncle, who was Joe Sheeran. His name was on the Menin Gate, and he sang this at the Menin Gate for his granduncle, Joe Sheeran. It was inspired also by the Irish poet Francis Ledwidge. It's an amazing song. I was very lucky. He came into the room in December, last December 2023. How lucky am I? Luca Bloom and his wonderful song Lowland Brothers. Amazing that I have this on the channel. Amazing that Luca agreed to perform it for me here. Enjoy this wonderful song from Ireland's finest songwriter, Luca Bloom, Lowland Brothers.
Like a good idea at the time. We made our way to Flanders. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Young man on a great adventure. All of the empire's flags unfurled. We were going to change the world. our brothers. In the lowlands we were one. It would all be over by Christmas time, and we'd be kings back home. We'd be kings back home. If I die at this day's end, hold my hand and promise me this will never happen again. This will never happen again. To Flanders.
It seemed like a good idea at the time. We made our way to Flanders. The mighty, the one and only Mr. Luca Bloom, turning 70 years of age next year in May, and still touring the world. An amazing man, an amazing writer, and how lucky this little Irish man was to have him in here in my little attic in Warskut, singing that amazing song for me. Absolutely, what a song, says Barang. This evening reminds me of a poignant lyric Michael Franti wrote, and that lyric was, "Those who start wars never fight them, and those who fight them never like them." Beautiful. Absolutely. Well done, Barang. Great comment. And how true. Fantastic. Amazing. Luca Bloom, Lowland Brothers. So much talent here tonight, says Anita, indeed. And I didn't pay an arm and a leg to get in. No, you didn't. No, all for free. There's a PayPal link, though. Flying around if you want to drop a donation in, or hit the little dollar sign by the chat there. You can drop a super chat in, blah, blah, blah. No, never expected, always appreciated. Luca always performs so effortlessly, says Luke. Always an honour to watch the great man at work. Take a bow. Yeah, absolutely, Luke. Nail on the head there. Luca is a house number in any respect, says Chris. And this one's great, as all of his songs are. For sure. He's a magic man. Luca Bloom really is top notch, says Small Chips. Love that he got to play at the Brewer Room. You and me both, sir. A great honour that he came in and did that. Really was. Levan also giving a wave there, and a round of applause for Luca. Thank you, Levan. Wow, master at work. Always a pleasure. Thank you, Rabid Jack. Indeed, he is. He played for both of the music tours to Ireland that you took. Oh, really? You got to see him in Ireland, did you, Mark? That's great. Both times when you were there. That's cool. That's great. He does fantastic shows. He sure does. Luca Bloom, Lowland Brothers, in memory of his granduncle, Joe Sheeran, whose name adorns the Melon Gate in Ypres, and inspired by the great poet Francis Ledwidge. Beautiful song, beautiful performance, Luca Bloom. Yeah, a few more songs, folks, in the show. Thank you if you stayed with us for this long. Fair play to you. Much appreciated. You're all brilliant. So we're going to have another Flemish song. I played a song from this great band a few shows ago. Circo Maximo, they're called. They're a 7-piece band. Come from Putte, Heistoptenberg, Beersel, Grazede, and Ittegem. I don't know any of those places. Heistoptenberg, I suppose. I do know. Brilliant band. I played their big hit song, Ronde van Vlaanderen, featuring Guido Belcanto on a previous show. This is obviously one of their anti-war songs, a serious, beautiful commemoration, a World War I commemoration song. Soldatenkruis, Soldier's Cross, it's called. The band is Circo Maximo. Fantastic band, fantastic song. Take it away, Bob.
Ik zie na zo gere, juist daarom keer ik weer. En zeg gerust, ik zal haar wel schrijven. Ik beloof dat ik niet lang van ons weg zal blijven. Want op een nacht kom ik terug thuis, maar een naam zal niet staan op een soldatenkruis. Bij de mannen van Turk sloot ik me aan om mij te velen naar het front te gaan. Veel bloed en veel tranen voor de vrijheid van het land, door te denken aan ons havenbestand. En zij gerust, ik blijf wel schrijven, ik beloof dat ik niet lang van ons weg zal blijven. Want op een nacht kom ik terug thuis, maar een naam zal niet staan op een soldatenkruis. Sta me bij in de straat, vergeeft me mijn zonde en roept over mij. Maar op de 11e oktober 1918 vermoorden ook mij het oorlogsmachine. Maar zeg gerust, ik zal haar wel schrijven, ik beloof dat ik niet lang van ons weg zal blijven. Want op een nacht kom ik terug thuis, maar een naam zal niet staan op een soldatenkruis. Flanders' finest, Circo Maximo, they're called. That's Soldatenkruis,
beautiful song, and thank you to them for allowing me to play that tonight. It's fantastic band, a fantastic song. Thank you very much. Just a reminder there to do all that for me. Great one. I love their lyrics. Thanks for Eva Jack. Much appreciate that. You remember them from a previous show. That's right, from the Guido Bel Canto thing. It was great. Absolutely. I'm just reading some of the comments here and getting caught up here. Band sounds great. Yeah, it does. I love the doodlezak. I have a great. That's Flemish for bagpipe. Doodlezak, and trekzak is a pull bag in Flanders. Just so you know, I love the doodlezak. I love the trekzak. And a round of applause from Anna from Shannabridge. Hartelijk bedankt, Anna. Much appreciated. Circle Maximo, Soldat and Cross. Yeah, no boat music this week, Mark. No, there won't actually be a show next Monday, by the way, folks. I will be in the Emerald Isle, but we'll be here on Wednesday, by the way. So hopefully you'll drop by for that interview. Raving with Ro Wednesday. No song show, no songwriter show on Monday. I will be away back on the 25th of November, just so you know. Doodlezak, yeah, something like that. It's a great name for a bagpipe, isn't it? A doodlezak. There's lots of doodlezaks in that great track. Circle Maximo, Soldat and Cross, the Soldier's Cross. Thanks very much, lads. We're going back to Ireland. We are going back to Ireland, to Limerick, to be precise. Greetings from Hyper Studio in Mechelen. Greetings to you too, Hyper Studio. Hartelijk bedankt voor te komen. Thank you for being here, and I'm glad you're enjoying the show tonight, memorial show tonight, 11th of November. We are the Remembrance Day special, and thank you for being here. We are going back to Ireland, and a dear friend of mine called Jay Owen wrote this great song. We're going back to 1916 Ireland, and where Irishmen had to decide to go and fight in Flanders fields and beyond, or stay at home and fight the British Empire around Ireland. And this was a fella. This song is an ode to a man called Ned Daly, and he led the main Dublin battalions as part of the 1916 Easter Uprising in Ireland. Known for his fiery rhetoric and military strategy, his command was among the last of the rebels to surrender. He was executed in May of 1916, and as children, says Jay, we used to play along the same canal bank that Ned Daly often referenced from his own Limerick childhood. This song featured as part of a production marking the 100th year anniversary of the Easter Uprising 2016. Brilliant writer. I met Jay in Oslo, Norway, probably around 1997. He was there with his band The Tide. I was there with my band. And many of the song was shared and good times had. Jay is a highly underrated singer-songwriter, if you ask me, from Limerick. And this is called Canal Song, from the brilliant pen of the brilliant Jay Owen. 1916 Ireland, and another time, another war. Take it away, Jay Owen.
Hid in the long grass, fought on the same side. Our hurleys were rifles, slitter no ball. Ran through the Shannon fields, crouching like soldiers, by the front door as the big drops started to fall. Walked through the bull with a brick as a diving suit, swapped pigeons in the back street down by Schoolhouse Lane, built camps in the bushes, left our childhoods in Limerick. Great words were written, our hearts were aflame. Diddle-i-diddle-i-diddle-i-dum. Dark clouds in the east, we joined up as volunteers, seen off at the station by the boys' marching band. Easter was arising, the good shepherd sleeping, the first day dawned in freedom's new land. Men of this island, we are called to the moment. Listen and hear, let there be no debate. Our strength, our courage, our conviction, our duty. At noon we declare the new state. Diddle-i-diddle-i-dum. On the wings and the flame of a gun, far better to die neath an Irish sky. Diddle-i-diddle-i-dum. Grey skies of Limerick hung low in the morning. The bells of St. John's rang out in the square. From the ashes arose, from the heavens we watered it, that daily lay still in the May morning air. Diddle-i-diddle-i-dum. On the wings and the flame of a gun, far better to die neath an Irish sky. Diddle-i-diddle-i-dum. On the wings and the flame of a gun, far better to die neath an Irish sky. Diddle-i-diddle-i-dum.
Seamus Gavin as well there on production in the background. J-Own Canal Song, the great story of Ned Daly, one of the main Dublin battalion commanders, excuse me, in 1916. Gorgeous song. Thank you very much to J-Own for the use of that. Always love songs that have lilting in them like that, especially when they're as gorgeous as this one. Thank you, Rebbe Jack. Ireland has such a rich history of war and resistance, as Luke. Resistance songs. Great to listen to with heartache within the words. Thank you, Luke. Absolutely. Can't imagine what it was like in 1916 to small ships, but this song gives me the idea. Thank you. Yeah, turbulent times, small ships, and not to mention the War of Independence in the 1920s as well. Yeah, beautiful song. Tough times, 1916 Ireland. We'll never forget my first visit to Kilmainham Jail. All the history still in those walls. Thanks, Anita. Yeah, you were over there. It's an amazing place, for sure. You were at the GPO 23 years ago. Bob me headed those who fought there in 1916 to overcome 800 years of oppression. Good man, Chris. Little hope of succeeding, but this song, sorry, little hope of succeeding, but in that strong hope to achieve. Thanks, Chris, for the great comment. It's a great comment. Lovely, lovely tune. It is indeed. Jay Owen is a mighty man. You know him well, indeed, Anita. He's no stranger to the Oslo scene, is Jay Owen. Absolutely. Fantastic. Beautiful. Jay Owens Canal Song and the story of Limerick man Ned Daly. Beautiful song. Yes, I promised you a world premiere, folks. We're getting close to the end of the show and I wanted to hold on to this song. And normally he's in bed at 8:30 on a Monday night, but he's staying up tonight. He's there in the chat. A great supporter of the studio and the channel. He even made his wonderful acoustic album here at the Ruhr Room called Vulgan the Cure Better. That's not an album. That's not the album. That's a sticker, by the way. Reba Jack is the man's name. His album is called Vulgan the Cure Better. Get it into the light there. No 5 a.m. alarm clock tomorrow, he says. Good. I says to him, I told him about this tribute show, and I said, look, I'm going to commission you to write a song and see how you up for the challenge, Reba Jack, to write a song. And he says, I absolutely am, he says. And so he put this wonderful song together, and we're going to give it a world premiere tonight. Show him lots of love in the comment section for this. This is a fantastic new song performed live in the Rabbit Room. 4-letter word is the name of the song, brand new. And like I said, I challenged him to write the song specifically for this show tonight, and he did. He came up trumps. Get it? It's great, says Guitar Chris. Yes, the album is great. The Rabbit Hole, is that what you call it? The Rabbit Room or the Rabbit Hole. Yeah, you're always down a rabbit hole somewhere, Mr. Reba Jack. Here it is. Brilliant. A world premiere tonight. A wonderful anti-war song from the wonderful musician and writer that is Reba Jack. It's called 4-letter word. As I said, take it away. Straight, direct, hooray, says Barang. Direct from out of his rabbit hole, the wonderful Reba Jack. Brand new song, world premiere, 4-letter word. Go for it, sir. Do more.
Here is the church, here is the steeple, here are the graves of 100,000 people who were trampled by the war machine, fighting for their liberty, dying so their children won't grow up in pain and poverty. Progress isn't measured by the size of guns and bombs, and prosperity can't happen if you're always funding a war. Peace is a 4-letter word. Complacency will only drive us further from the truth, and you tell yourself that war is a necessary evil, and there's nothing left for you and me to do. Now the wars are being live-streamed to the smartphone in your hand. There's civilians fighting for survival in their promised land, while the drones high in the sky are dropping hellfire from above. Is this what the preachers mean when they are talking about God's love? Peace is a 4-letter word. Complacency will only drive us further from the truth, and you tell yourself that war is a necessary evil, and there's nothing left for you and me to do. There's the zealots advocating genocide and endless war. There's the politicians telling you what to live and die for. There's an exercise in hatred. There's a flower scorched and black. Know that if you follow this path, there's just no coming back. Peace is a 4-letter word. Complacency will only drive us further from the truth, and you tell yourself that war is a necessary evil, and there's nothing left for you and me to. Peace is a 4-letter word. Complacency will only drive us further from the truth, and you tell yourself that war is a necessary evil, and there's nothing left for you and me to do.
Short, sweet and brilliant, like himself. The brilliant Reba Jack, and what a great song. Give that man a huge round of applause for that song, commissioned by yours truly. I made him write that, and I asked him to, and yes, he came up with the goods, as I knew he would. He's a fantastic singer-songwriter. Go and check him out. Links below to everybody, folks. Fantastic. You're getting great round of applause there from Germany. Guitar, Chris is there, and he's a big fan of yours, as I am. And the Dumb Father is in from New York. Hello, sir. Good evening to you. Great to have you here. Anita says, you simply rock not only music, but also your way with words. Big fan. Look at that. Me too, Anita. Me too. Fantastic. Getting Greg Graffin vibes from Jack here. Small ships. There's a few hearts there coming your way. Anita and Chris from the man himself. He appreciates that. Luke is giving you a round of applause too. Fantastic. Oh my God, small ships. That's the biggest compliment. There you go. Rebbe Jack knows who you mean. and likes that. Amazing. When will this be released? Yeah. I don't know. Well, if it's already on his YouTube channel, let us know. Let us know, Rebbe Jack. Or are you going to make a montage video and put it up? Or and there's Enda Riley on Fiavas. Great song. Caught the end of the show. And great to have you here. I stole your version of Danny Boy for the intro as well, and used the audio from that video. But thank you for your video as well tonight. And great that you're here. Really great that you're here. Great to see you. Rebbe Jack is giving the hearts. Yeah. Awesome, says Barang. Still proving that you don't need drums or electric guitars to be punk. Well said, Barang. Yes, spoken like a true punk. Barang music. Go and check out Barang music. It'll be on the YouTube channel tonight at 11 p.m. Big God, he has it all set up, ready to roll. Great. Well, we'll go and subscribe to Rebbe Jack and subscribe to each other. Small Chips there and Enda Riley and anybody there with a YouTube channel. Go and find them, folks. Links to everybody, as I said, below there. You'll find them all. You'll find links to all those great artists tonight. And I warned you at the beginning of the show that there's a Dahi Rua song on this show tonight. But as I said, we'll give it a lash. I hope you discovered a new singer-songwriter, folks, or enjoyed an old favourite. We are back in 2 weeks. Not next Monday, but the Monday after. The 25th of November, we'll have show number 69. I am here again on Wednesday for a Raving with Rua with Jamie MacDonald. And promise not a warning. You're sweet. Excuse me. The Ghost of Mick MacDonald, folks, is a song that I wrote to commemorate the 100th anniversary of World War I in 2018. Some people down at Dranuther Folk Centrum came up with the idea of giving certain singer-songwriters and artists, we got a list of names from soldiers, young soldiers, and I was given the Royal Irish Regiment. There's a few soldiers from the Royal Irish Regiment laid to rest at Dranuther Cemetery. One of the names on that was a fellow called Mick MacDonald, who was a corporal in the Royal Irish Regiment. And that's what this song is about. The idea being that he rose up out of his grave in Dranuther and walked down through Flanders Fields back to Ypres, and 100 years later taking in the sights and sounds and the conversations around him. The video was filmed by myself and Katja van der Poorten. Katja also plays fiddle on the track. It features Ed Veltrop on piano, and very, very proud of this. My claim to fame with this song is that this song was recorded by a wonderful Scottish band called the Tannahill Weavers for their 50th anniversary album. Their album is called Orach, which means golden in Scots Gaelic. You can get that album out there, have a look for it. The Tannahill Weavers, a household name in Scottish folk music. I put an album together to mark 25 years of my own career, and I got people to sing songs of mine, and I was so delighted that the Tannahill Weavers agreed to perform a version of the song on that album, and then it ended up as part of their 50th anniversary album, which of course I was delighted with. And I'm going to leave you with this song. I won't be back after it. I'm going to sign off, leave you with this. I want to say a huge thank you to all the fantastic singer-songwriters that allowed me to play the videos on this commemoration show tonight. Remembrance Day, Monday the 11th of November 2024. If you're watching the rewatch, thank you very much for being here. Don't forget to share out the video. Check out the links below or leave a comment in the comment section if you are watching the rewatch. Thanks to all the live chatters, very, very much appreciated. All my channel members that came in, all the thumbs up, all the wonderful subscribers. I'm going to leave you with a little poem. I learned this as a song years ago from a fellow called John Gorka, who put it into a song. William Stafford was an American poet and activist, born in 1914, died in 1993. And I'll recite the poem for you and then go straight into the song. And as I said, I'll see you in 2 weeks for the next Songwriter show. This is a little poem called Where No Monument Stands by William Stafford. This is the field where the battle did not happen, where the unknown soldier did not die. This is the field where the grass joined hands, where no monument stands, and the only heroic thing is the sky. Birds fly here without any sound, unfolding their wings across the open. No people killed or were killed on this ground, hallowed by neglect and an air so tame that people celebrated by forgetting its name. I am Corporal MacDonald, Royal Irish Regiment. I think I died quite quickly, with no time to repent. I rose up from my Belgian grave one morning in the rain, and I walked back down to Ypres, the place where I was slain. I stopped under a white stone arch, and there I read the names of all those loyal comrades, fated just the same, torn to blood-red ribbons, answering the call. I shed a tear for those young men who didn't have to fall. I heard somebody saying a century had passed. The silence, it was deafening. The guns had stopped at last. No rats, no barbed wire fences, no gas, no cannon spray. They said for their tomorrow, we gave our today. Sheep now graze the trenches where slaughtered lambs once died. No man's land, a graveyard now crosses side by side. From near and far off nations, allies tried and true, all for one marching to the very same tattoo. Call that war the Great War, and if they only knew, there was nothing great about it. It was rotten through and through. Thousands upon thousands of my fellow Irishmen would not live to ever see their homeland once again. I am Corporal MacDonald, Royal Irish Regiment. I pray you learn from history and heed my testament. My ghost now marches Flanders fields in sunshine and in snow. How I long for Tipperary and the sweetest girl I know. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way